And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Anthony Kay. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. Got him. And now one away.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Addison Barger, the next to hit, takes outside. Out to short, Montgomery. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at right field and towing the slab, Kevin Gossman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, and now the rookie second baseman, number 10, grounds one to short. Fires over to Guerrero, and a quick out, number 1. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Luis Angel Acuna. Acuna in his rookie season batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a second baseman, but today he starts in center. Varsho has this one sized up, nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Top of the second, Anthony Santander at the plate. Kay back to work. Out to short. Over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Stays alive. No score here in the second. Chop to third. Vargas sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
2 down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Down in order. Back here on the south side, bottom of the second. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. That one hit to right. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brooks Baldwin will hit next. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fought off foul.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Foul ball still 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 25. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is filled up. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, one away.
2 balls.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Springer in the box now. Takes strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Outside. 1-2 the count. Got him swinging.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now it's the second baseman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Fly to center his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball there. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the inning. And that one is in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
In plenty of time to first, and Guerrero is set down. Anthony Santander digs in now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. The pitch. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Baldwin makes the play, and that quickly 2 away. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2-3 go the Blue Jays, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4, leading off Colson Montgomery. Now a screamer into the outfield. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Flied to right his first time. And fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Up the middle, Jimenez. Throws to first in time. And the first run of the game comes across. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Varsho pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. He's 0 for 1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez throw to first. They limit the damage here on the south side. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now the third baseman. There's the strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Clement stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out to short, Montgomery. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. He continues. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Gosman back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And here is number 8. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. 0 for 2 in this one. popped foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Now he breaks his bat. Gausman snags it, and that will end the inning. Back here on the south side, here's Andres Jimenez. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And the batter is George Springer. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take two straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And that skips in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Up the middle, Maedroff on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Varsho moving back for it. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now here is Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's towards center. Varsho settles under this one, hauls it in, and there's two away. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one clips the outside corner. 3-2 there.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Santander up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Sneaks through, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this.
In the air, left field, down the line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice. Job of coming through in a big spot. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no. Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So they get 3. Back at right field. Benintendi to the plate. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground, Jimenez. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Baldwin up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Barker sizes this one up, calls it in, 2 away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-ups the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Really important at bat coming up now.
Tying run at the plate. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball try.
Barker makes the play, and it's out number 3. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3. And new arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Hicks. He was late there, strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a swing and a miss. One out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. That one misses. 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
0-1 down.
Nope. Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off.
And that one gets away at the plate. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Slings it across, and Guerrero is set down. Santander goes after that one for strike one. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. That's to third. That ends the frame. One hit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Rogers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field, and that is Springer. And out number 1 on the grab. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's got some power, no doubt. That one ripped. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a base hit right there. Two outs, runner at first. Andrew Benintendi steps up, 1 for 3. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the White Sox get one on a homer. Back here on the south side. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
First pitch is in the dirt. Smoked into left field, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground to third, might be 2. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Inside ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. So the tying run at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.